Hello everybody, welcome to Dragawh Town. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install the multiplayer mod for Blade and Sorcery so you can play with your buddies on VR. Heck yeah. Before we get started though, I just want to say a huge number of you aren't subscribed. Gotta support each other, you know? Subscribe, hit that bell, do all the things. Join the Discord, actually. We watch anime and movies and stuff, so if that interests you, hell yeah. Before we get started into this, I just want to say a few things about the multiplayer mod is that you need to be in update 7. So if it's update 8 or above, you cannot do it. You need to be in update 7. If you want to know how to revert to an earlier stage on both Oculus and Steam, check out my other videos. You need to be on update 7. And another thing with the multiplayer mod is you need to port forward. So if you're not familiar with port forwarding, which involves you going into your router and opening a port so that other people can connect to your computer, then I'm sorry. I don't know how else to do this, but yeah. And third, I just want to say that the multiplayer mod is a bit janky, so when you load into the game with each other, the player that you're playing with, whoever you're playing with, is a banana. You could see their hand and their head tracking, but you're unable to see the enemies that they spawn, and also your enemies are separate, so if you spawn an enemy, your friend cannot see them except for their floating weapons, and if they spawn an enemy, it's the same. You cannot see them except for their floating weapons, and I'm pretty sure you can't even punch them, but you can hit them with swords and stuff. But yeah, it's a work in progress. So yeah, with that being said, let's get on with the tutorial. Alright, so first things first, you want to download the mod, nexusmods.com, and then you want to go into the Blade and Sorcery directory. Alright, perfect. And search up at the top bar here, multiplayer. Boom. We want to download Johnny's multiplayer beta. Yeah, it hasn't been updated in almost a year, but you know, people want to play multiplayer, so, you know, we'll teach them. You want to do manual download, slow download, get it, download it, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now we got the multiplayer mod ready. So basically, alright, here's a problem that people encounter a lot, probably, and they just don't know it. But when they install a mod, when you extract the zip file, and you do extract to here, it creates an extra folder that your mod is in. And if your mod is like more than one folder deep, like this should just be the folder itself. If you click into it, this won't work. You gotta drag the folder out. Make sure that the extra folder is gone. We don't need that because the mod will not work. When you double click into the mod folder, it shows the mod stuff plus the mod folders. We don't care about the mod folders as long as you see all this other stuff with it. The other folders inside don't matter. We just want to make sure that the mod folder itself doesn't have an extra folder because it won't register. So now that we have that, you need to drop it inside of the mod thing. So like I said, you have to revert back to update 7. So that means that you're going to be putting your mods inside of the streaming assets folder and not the mods folder. Okay? Mods folder, let's just pretend that doesn't exist. Right? But basically, we just drag the mod folder in, and you're done. Make sure you're on update 7 only. It only works on update 7. Alright, and now that you installed the mod, your friend has to install the mod as well. Both of you guys have to install the mod. Alright? Alright, next step, opening your ports. So now that you got the mod folder in there, the multiplayer mod, you want to go into your router and open up a port so that your friend can connect to you. It's different for everyone. Just sign into your router. You could sign into your router by finding an IP or your computer's IP. Just look into how to sign into your router. Once you gain access to your router, you could actually open your port. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is find your IP. Go into your router settings. Alright, so we found my IP address. Alright, so you want to get your IP address. That's what the public IPv4. You do not want to tell people your IP address. Make sure it's censored. People could do bad things to it. But basically, you want to find your public IPv4. You want to give that to your friend that you want to connect to you, but not yet. All right, you just want to collect it, make sure it's there. Okay, you got it, perfect. That's your IP that they're going to connect with. Secondly, it's a bitch to find your damn port forwarding area, but basically, go to your port forward. Now that we got port forwarding, and we have our public IP address to give to our friend, we need to find out what our private IP address is. So basically, you want to go into your search bar on your Windows and type in CMD. It's a command prompt. Type in IP config. You'll be given your info, and under IPv4 address right here, it'll show like a number that's different from your past IPv4. You want to take that, copy, post in here. All right, internal host, we don't have to worry about external host. External port 26950, and then the same one, 26950. Add. Oh, we forgot a name. Blade Sorcery. And make sure to turn that to TCP and UDP, just to make sure that it doesn't have any problems. And there we go. Now we got our Blade and Sorcery port forwarded. So when you load into Blade and Sorcery, you're going to see on the top left the Johnny's multiplayer thing. So as the host, you're going to want to click Start Server Menu, and then you're able to put the amount of people. So just put 2. Put your port 26950. And yeah, then your server will start, and then your friend will put the public IPv4 that you sent him and the 26950 port, and then connect, and your guys are good. If you don't know how to port forward, please don't ask. I'm not going to do it again. I mean, I already taught you how to do it, but yeah, it's one and done. Everyone's routers are different. Everything is different. So try your best. Try your best to get it to work. Have fun. Good luck. Subscribe, like, share, blah, blah, blah. Thank you.